Peter and the group happens to be one of the groups that we profile under the Agriculture Market Support Project, and they are venturing so much into the poultry activity. And as a result, we see also a keen interest, because when we look at this, at the youthful age of this category, inspiring other youths to come and venture into such activity, I think it's an opportunity for us to look into it, because it's one of the ways of making other youths to also engage into job-related activities. With the Peter under MS Support Project, we had some bit of mentorship and training as per farming as a business is concerned. They were taking the modality, and actually I think because of the training, the advice he got, he took that upon himself. He took opportunity. Though when we came, we found this structure was existing, but this was not replaced by then. But he took it upon himself to see if he can expand his business. And besides him expanding, we also put him on the e-voter system, where he's able to access inputs using the voter card. And for me, I look at it as having him put this in place. He has now the opportunity. He has the capacity to access poultry equipment of his own choice using the e-voter system, because the e-voter system operates on subsidy basis. The project will provide 7% of the total cost of the inputs he wants to receive. And then him, him and the group will contribute the 33% to access things like maybe the drinker, the drugs of his own choice from identified input dealers that will be supporting this group. So Peter, I'm very much privileged to have you on the ground. You can briefly interact with the different people, because they want to know much information from you. You being on the ground personally challenged me about the group how you came up with, and your plan for moving forward.
As I said earlier on, Peter, chairperson self-driven group. We are 16, but we do various activities in this poultry sector. Few works. But others are also working in other sector, that is agriculture, that we did not register. So we registered for farming as a business. In small scale business farming. That was the profiling. Now I'm very glad to interact with the crowd of big teams like the district. My chairperson is there. Now I thought when I saw the cars coming, I thought people are coming to grab me and take me somewhere. But when I saw my chairperson coming, I was very happy. Now, here is the project. This project was initially started last year, August 17th. That was the first, the first seeds arrived here.
Last year?
Yeah. Now, the funding for my product was necessarily hard work. I'm senior 60 liver. I work in hand with that brother of mine, with support from my father and the other followers of mine, whom I formed the group self-driven. We work in hand. We were initially working in horticulture, that's mostly veggies. We realized something a little. We said this one should not be kept just like that, should be put in another investment. And then since he is my elder, I consulted him for more plans. He said, Peter, you should start A, B, C, D. And they say, what I'm having on hand is not enough for the project. What should I do now? He said, don't worry. You first save that money and then you move ahead with that small business you're currently doing. I said yes. Then I continue with the veggies. I realized, and then we budget for this project here that costed just, the initial cost was 9 million for this one. We realized something of 4.5. Then he gave us the rest. we converse them. We set up this poultry farm here. Then you realizing that the birds are also doing well, so now take us to another level. So we again sit for another meeting with the group members. What they get from veggies, the top with the one we got from here, we come up with this one. This is a new building. The work started last month. That is June, I think. It is not yet complete because of no funding. The finance is not enough. Since we cannot keep it like that to wait for its completion, we say we should bring the bus. As the bus progress, then we also keep on doing the work. That is the completion work. ForAfrika, at first, I looked at it as now my mother whatever company, because the way the staffs from ForAfrika gave me advice really impressed me. They gave me training in business, farming as a business. I think my facilitator was this one, if I'm not mistaken. What she gave me supported me. I took it very hard so that I came up with this one. Because the way she took me with the training was really interesting. They were also telling me that with the time they are going to take me for that training, like in feed making. So that is why I'm in high stick with them, that they are also going to support me in all aspects that I will be doing there. That they will not give me 100 support. I said yes, I'm still youth. I can also, if they give me 20, I will add 30. I will make it 50. If they give me whatever they give me, will be according to their hand capacity, and it will be according to their what I'm doing here. I will not beg them to give me 10 million when my project is in need of only 5 million. So I have my business plan for my project here.
I was not aware of this program today. For me, I was just coming with the birds, like what he has said. I work together with him. For me, I stay in Kampala. And I'm very grateful of what he has always been doing here. He has always been doing a lot. And me personally also, I really appreciate the efforts that you have always put in him. Because you know, at times we are the product of the environment we stay in. Where you stay, if you are staying with the 5 thieves, you'll be the 6th one. Doesn't matter what. So because of that, I think that is what has scaled whatever that we are doing here. For me personally, I don't stay here. He's the very person who manages everything here. So it means without him, nothing would have been here. So in a special manner, in accordance with what he has already said, I don't want actually to repeat what he has said. It started as a very small project. Actually, for us, I started with him one day. I told him, Peter, now look at the background where we're coming from. If you follow from our grands, our parents, and we always see just terrible moments going through our life. So now, if we are still waiting, we shall wait for nothing. Nothing will happen in our life. So we decided we are going to start from nothing, and we shall always fight until we reach where we want to be. So that being a very strong quotation for us that we put in our mind up to right now. You see what you are seeing right now is a project that costed us some bit of money, and this money at the beginning we didn't see any hope of getting it, but with the intention and the hope that we have, it has made actually this thing to become possible. And I'm so grateful that I heard of the committee from the district, and also I heard of very many organizations here. I cannot mention all of them. I'm so grateful that you are also there to support people who are also trying to make it. Because I'm very sure if we didn't do something like this, nothing would have attracted you here. Our houses wouldn't attract you. And like you have seen, there is nothing that can attract. But we are fighting to see that we at least make life to appear meaningful, such that our followers, people people who actually look at what we do also get inspired to do what we do. Like me personally, I also kept watching people doing great things, and then most of the times I ask myself, what makes people to do all these great things, and for me I cannot? So that has been a passionate question that I couldn't just answer within some few period of time. And then because of that, it had always been a dream for me to break the chain of slavery. So I cannot break it alone. I told people I wanted positive people. So Peter is one of the most positive person that I've always got. He's a very, very passionate person, and I love what he does. Like if you know him right. Everything you know him is exactly who he is. And that's why you are here. I don't want to waste a lot of time here. I've just come here to appreciate you so much for your encouragement to us. I know mostly we don't actually talk like I cannot express it enough, but in simple terms.
Yeah, I think thank you so much.
You're welcome there.
Remind me of your name.
My name is Alonji David.
David, thank you so much for those good words. And thank you, Peter. I think now it's an opportunity for us to interact briefly. If there are areas you want to ask me.
His name is it?
Alonji David. Alonji David.
I'm just very excited. And as they were talking, what came in my brain was if all youth were self-driven like this, and then partners and government would have little to do but put resources in the right place. Thank you, my dear children. I will call you children because you're still very young. Thank you very much for all this effort you have put. Those days they used to say when you go to your mother's place, your uncles, they'll give you small seed. Then they tell you, you go and make sure this seed we have given you produces for you the house you want, the cows you want, everything you want will come out of that seed. God gave you the brain. And this brain is now yielding what you're saying. And this, at this level, should not raise a lot of excitement in you. This is the beginning. I know it has a lot of challenges, but being focused on what your vision is. What I would want to see very much is what is your bigger vision of this? And then slowly you start moving miles. And this is already taking miles from veggies to this, to that. The next time we come here, we shall see what we see in the central region. We shall see it happening here. And this is also how you are going to be pulling the other youths from within Omugo. I'm very excited that I also come from Omugo. This has given me a lot of peace in my heart. That even from my sub-county, I'm seeing this youth coming up. This should become a learning place for the rest. That you can think and do better things. The things that are unthinkable for our people from within here. Arua needs a lot of eggs. Eggs are coming from Kampala. We don't have any supplier of eggs from within here. Then from here, if you move here, the next time we are seeing all these places, you will even leave away farming. And then you concentrate, this becomes the best farming. You set a lot of houses here, and this becomes the model place for Terego district. Because if you move around right now, this may be the first. But how many support has been given out there? So for me, I want to say thank you for these efforts, but it should not excite. It should not excite you until even the billionaires are not excited with their money. They are never excited of being billionaires. They are always working very hard to add on that money. So work very hard. Use the knowledge that you have got to put more into this. And whatever has been people been attracted here. This is one thing that was hidden here. It's now coming out. And the district is going to be in the know of what is going on here. The next time you will see, if you continue consistently, you will see the government also coming in to see how to support you. One thing is, keep your records. Keep your records jealously, because it's from the records we can know that from this stage you have moved here, you have moved there. Amid these small hiccups or these big hiccups, you have moved to this level. So keeping your records is very key. Planning your money on how to do should be according to the work plan you have developed towards achieving that vision you have, the bigger goal you have for this. I know when you were coming up with this, you already had behind your mind that this is what I want to achieve. Until when you achieve that, you should not rest. And I want to thank you ForAfrika for this initiative of looking around who is capable. I'm sure there are many of them out here who have the potential for growth, but they just need some trickle of their brain to move to that. It will be nice if you also identify more of this. Just build their capacity. Give the task to them. You would have given them the seed and then let them see how they can reproduce this seed to reach these levels. I want to thank you, World Food Program, for being there with us. It has been nice. It is still very nice working with you. You are doing a lot for us in the district. We have similar things like this that we are also developing together with you. We are very grateful for that. And together we shall achieve what we really want to see. It will be very nice for you also to explain to us some of the challenges that you are really facing here, so that we are able to understand what your hiccups are. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I just also want to add my voice to what my daughter said. I didn't know I was coming to see this kind of project. I thought you had just started. All in all, it's a very good project. As you have said, think of sustaining it. And we actually urge you, the partners, next time we move to another sub-county, we want him to be a role model. And next time we shall take you to another group. If youths were all behaving like you, I don't think we would really be having youths just sitting by the roadside, waiting for what, or watching what is what we really do not. But we pray, we continue with the spirit. Yeah, thank you very much.
You know, there's always a lot of support that comes for our communities. But the problem or the challenge is with our mindset. With our mindset. We establish this with support for Africa. If you chose to maybe deceive them to get their support and then you see how to give their money and so on, that will be up to you. The challenge right now we are having is like what you see with the so-called with the PDF. You get their 1 million and you see how much you do a productive investment. That's the problem of the mind. Who suffers? Is it the one who gives the money who is supposed to be what the beneficiary? So I want to thank you for this initiative. My prayer is, one, you sustain it, because this can turn out to be a learning point. A learning point for quite a number of people. Imagine if about 3 or 4 young men around here cope with this. Probably you will be able to hire all racks to carry your eggs to whichever. The market issue, you all know, all our eggs come from Central. You are only a very small component, even you struggle to start because your eggs were tiny. Maybe you needed to change your marketing strategy. Instead of selling an egg for 500, you put 2 of them so that you dispose. But with time, of course, when they get the right size, you can compete. You can compete with them. So take this to be a learning point for the support of Africa. Now, yourself after they've left, what are they leaving for you here, which you will use to sustain yourself. Also, at the end of the day, what will make us the profit here is yours. I don't think ForAfrika comes to you and asks for some part of it. So take it as your personal thing. I know poultry is very challenging. Use what is within your means.
I want to appreciate ForAfrika. I think the way you have selected these youths is so impressive. Why? If you came to the office, you ask me, I will mention somebody who voted for me. You see, the CDO will mention somebody who likes him so much. But I think you made that. Your selection was, I think, the right one. The criteria was very good. I'm so happy. The only thing is only to come to the office to tell us that now we have this group in this village, this parish. Maybe you watch them. I want to appreciate you for that. Now, to you, my boys, I think you need to make yourself known to us, so that now, when ForAfrika will not be there, you will only now lean on us. Okay? As some county, you need to register with some county, so that in the case of any other services or any other support, we are there to support you. We are ready to support those who have the zeal, who have the will to start something like this. I'm so grateful. Those are my only comments that I want.
I appreciate you talking so much, and I hope the issue of social is what Chairman George put, registration of the group. You know, he is existing, he's not known because he's not registered. If you are registered, you can be known everywhere. Any support that comes, the little groups which are what registered. You still need more support. As you said, you have challenges. This challenge needed to be addressed. You need resources to increase on the quality and the quantity of your products. You need to register your group. The CDO, the group was around. Your group is registered just at the sub-county. There's nothing much you need. Registering your group is 20,000. You have your constitution, you come up with your constitution. The major thing is the constitution, then you get your certificate from the other side. Sit for your meeting, do your selection for the leaders, then you go and register the group. It's really a great initiative. You may find that youth who are idle, when they see something of this kind, they come closer to him. There are those who want to learn, but they don't know how they can get to learn and where. Actually, I was also surprised. It is my first time to inside here and see around. I didn't believe I could find something of this kind.
One the gate for all invitation to come and participate in this journey. Under World Food Program, we have this program called Agriculture Market Support. It received funding from Mastercard Foundation that we are targeting specifically 70% of our beneficiaries. So for Africa, this is the first time we are coming to the field and inviting you to come and join us in the monitoring, so that we also understand what the partners are doing in the field. I think for the challenges that our colleagues, these are almost our colleagues, have mentioned, I think we need to work hand in hand through the district, the sub-county, and the project to see how we can support them to come out of the challenges. We discussed with them that these feeds are got from Kampala, and he said that he brings them 2 sacks per week, and that goes for a total of, I think, 500, which is quite expensive. If the youth can be trained to mix their own feeds using the local available resources, that can also give them more profits at the end of the day. Through the sub-county, the boys said that they pick the vaccines from Aroa town. And some of these vaccines are not stable. They can't withstand the temperature. If we can, I don't know, through the district, if this youth can access vaccines.